Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Strayhorn. I'm a personal life coach delving into the world of personal transformation. And I really love to help people expound their awareness around clarity, conviction, and courage. Catch me on the Jesse T Show, and let's get into it.
Anthony, my brother, what is going on this Monday morning, man?
New day, a new experience, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What was good about your weekend, man? What'd you get into this weekend?
Well, I actually I had some much needed rest. I'm a father of a almost 11-month old, and there were some moments where we needed to actually, have some downtime and rest and chill. And so that was great. I did catch up with a cousin of mine I hadn't seen in like 8 months. So that was great. And that was just, time to just, reconnect because we hadn't talked to each other in a while. And like I said, rest. And weekends are always great for me to reset, to really just like process everything and just really kind of like put everything out where I can see it and like, okay, figure out where things need to be shifted around and things need to be reallocated, energy and time wise. So that's always, a moment for me during the weekend. So that's how
Oh
my
yeah.
week.
Dad life, man. Being a dad at
Yeah.
any age is intense. Especially I know you're an involved dad and I love it because I'm the same way, man. I see the pictures on social media. I know your heart, you're a very loving, caring, capable man. And it's a lot, man. It's a lot to be always on.
Yeah.
Always on. But
Yeah.
you and I connected and it was serendipitous because there was other forces at play to plug us in. So when we connected, I met you at an ecstatic dance
Mm-hmm.
here in Atlanta, put on by the mighty, the powerful Scott Houston, and he is a beautiful soul doing a lot of beautiful work in the world. And I'm down there, first time at this ecstatic dance, and I love ecstatic dance, but I see this ripped, god of a human being dancing around, having the time of his life, blowing a whistle. I'm like, this guy's the man. Like this guy's really cool. And I had a vision of you, and I knew, like, I kind of felt you. And then a couple days later, unbeknownst to me, unbeknownst to you, we're a part of this men's group, Global
Yep.
Resources for Men on Facebook, which is really cool. And Alicia plugged us in and she's like, y'all are in Atlanta. You should get to know each other. And I'm like, I want to get to know him. Like, he's a guy I've seen dance at this ecstatic dance. This is really cool. So there were these kind of universal ties bringing us together. But man, it was beautiful to meet you. How long have you been into ecstatic dance? Talk about that a little bit.
Oh man. Well, that version since last summer when Scott started it, but I've been doing ecstatic dance for probably about 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and different other circles because other circles host ecstatic dances as well. So yeah, it's part of like it's one of the things that I really go to for community and connection, and those are like core themes of my life, and I get a lot of like a release from it, and there's a lot of like expression, and it's great. I just love dancing. It's such a vulnerable space to be in, especially in ecstatic dance where there is no form of dancing in the sense like you dance a certain way. So I love that part of it. This allows me to be just open and free. You
Yeah,
know?
brother. It's the body is such a great instrument of healing, of connection, of intuition.
Yes.
There's innate knowledge that we have, and a lot of it's in the body. A lot of it, the body keeps the score, good and bad. If you're abusing your body, it's going to know. If you're treating your body with health and wellness and love, it's going to know. And
Yep.
there's something powerful about movement, man. And there's these blue zones. Are you familiar with blue zones?
Yeah, around the world,
Yeah.
different places. Yep.
Yeah, and they all dance. They all, like, that's one of the biggest things is like there's community, there's art, there's singing, there's dancing, and there's a reason why. So for people that are listening or watching, the blue zones are where the most centurions live, people that are 100 years or older, but they're living well. They're not just eking by on medicine and surgery. Like, they are crushing it, like running around, living life, embodying, having sex, like just all this crazy stuff, beautiful stuff, the things we should be doing. And it's because of the other stuff. Yes, it's nutrition. Yes, it's location. Yes, it's like the environment, all these different things. But a lot of it they've distilled down to quality of life outside of those things: dancing, play, sex, art. So what drew you? Because, well, I'm going to get into your story in a minute, but what drew you? Because ecstatic dance is so fun. What drew you into ecstatic dance, and was it when you first got started? How did you feel getting into it versus today?
Oh wow. Well, like I said, so just to give you, I'm really into physicality from, being a personal trainer to a runner to doing all kind of physical things in the sense like I do things to help um, express this sense of like like zeal for life, this zeal for life and like excitement. And so anything that deals with like either running or jumping or flipping or just bouncing around, it helps to invoke this childlike spirit. And so dancing is one of those things. I remember when I was a young teenager, I used to go to the school dances and rec dances in my neighborhood. And it was just, I just had always had so much fun. It was just always a great time to just be whoever you wanted to be in that moment. It was just like a free for all expression for yourself. And, I've always loved to travel too. And so I used to travel to this music conference. They called it a music conference in Miami. It's called Winter Music Conference, and it's a EDM / house music
Oh yeah.
experience on South Beach. And so that was really where I got into the scene of like a lot of like dances, like, and that just exploded from there. And so, ecstatic dance and also five rhythms, which is a very similar expression or experience similar to ecstatic dance, is where I also delved into as well. So it's communal dancing, Jesse. It's the communal dancing experience that really just like, it just fuels me. I feel like it's healing. And I feel like it just really helps to like boost our level of connection with one another, because it's bonding, dancing, just like eating, creates this sense of bonding with one another. And so that's something I'm really just really big on in life, all around in all areas of my life.
Yeah, brother. It's a life well lived. The relationships that we create, that we empower, that we believe in, friends, family, coworkers, all across the spectrum, man. And you start finding your tribe and like-minded people. Like when I met you, I knew you were my person. Like you were someone who was into health and wellness, you're into family, you're into spirituality, like, and again, different experiences, different things, but there's that through line, that golden thread that ties us together. And for the setting of this ecstatic dance where I met you, it's outside. It's in it's taking place in a couple different places, but like Candler Park in Atlanta, where it's a grassy little patch of, maybe 100 yards or so, and it's kind of like a slight incline. So Scott's down a little bit, and he's blasting up Love and Light up the hill, and there's people of all different backgrounds, all different abilities, and it's for people that are listening and watching. Ecstatic dance is just, for me, the way I've learned it is, it's like that whole cliche dance like nobody's watching. It's a group of people dancing like nobody's watching, and like holding space for each other and not judging and not trying to be flirty unless it's invited, like any of that stuff.